Hello. Um, if you're here for a reason. I apologize for the background noise. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know what what I would let you know. It's really really loud. I'm so sorry. But being that there's so much noise, we continue going, we continue persevering, we continue looking forward, we continue to strive to the next thing. We take ourselves so many times for granted because we are telling ourselves we can do it all, and then when we get to a little bit of a little like moment of doubt or a moment of frustration, we want to just let it all. We want to let it out, and we don't know how. And as we're learning, and as you're learning, you can't decide exactly what it is you want to put your energy to or put yourself in. I understand how hard it is. I understand how difficult it is right now. I understand that even though this is the position that you asked to be in, nobody could take the fact that it's difficult away from you. Like nobody can take that away. So as we're trying to, like I said before, we're trying to form. When you do form, I suggest you stick to it. Just stick to it as much as you can, because you know how to let go now. You know how to change these properties and how to make it about yourself to begin with, so then you'll be able to make it easier for the next time, or for the next time around, the next round, the next time around. But yeah, we're putting up our bricks right now. We're building up our walls for our house, basically, like just an analogy, or putting it into a example that you're able to understand is important. And so what I'm trying to do is trying to give me an example. I'm trying to give myself an example to make me understand what it is that I'm going through right now. So I'm finding everything and every day to be very static to me. I'm finding everything to be very electrifying towards me. So as I use that energy, I use it to amplify my soul and my heart. And yeah, you're doing the same thing. It's just like what is not in front of you right now is what is scary, right? But when it's in front of you, like you're just gonna be like, oh, well, I knew I was gonna get this anyway, so. But now you're in that moment. You need to rejoice and gozar. Gozar is a Spanish term, so it's like gozar. You're engaged in the moment with yourself, so that you're able to feel it and feel the happiness and feel the pride and the joy that is yours, because we shouldn't be taking anything away from anybody, and especially not ourselves. And we do that so unconsciously, and and it doesn't add up how it's supposed to add up. But while we're doing this unconscious thought, or even if it is conscious, like we take that happiness away from ourselves. We take it away because we think that we're still going to get better, which we are. We are going to get better. It's like we're not stopping here. But if we don't appreciate what we have already and what we have in this moment, and appreciate it to the max and to the fullest, you're not going to be able to be open to the next possibility and to the next chance that you get. Because you're going to get a million chances, and the fact is, if you continue just making yourself like you've surpassed that, which is what you really want, you've only just been doing the work to better yourself for that, it's like it's like it's holding you back. It's holding you back. So, if you think that this thing that left you did only pain and only agony and only this, to stay away, right? You know how to manage these emotions. You know how to set yourself free from this cage that you put yourself in. And honestly, it's like that. I remember I was like in this brawl or whatever, and it was like I was told I was literally told that, like, I was like pleading. I was like, the person doesn't matter and the situation doesn't matter, or if it matters how I was feeling. I was like, I said, I just need help. I just need help getting myself out of this hole. And then their response was, the hole that you put yourself in. And, honestly, in that shock moment, like, you're able to understand, that that person didn't correlate with me tonight, so, I went my separate way. But what I got from that is that telling yourselves those hard truths, telling yourself those hard statements is, like, so important, because when you're telling yourself those hard truths, it's like nobody else is going to, like, yeah, she said it to me, but it's like, you're not going to believe it until you tell it to yourself, until you say, I actually do need some help. I actually do have a problem with this. I actually do need to get some help with this. But as the process goes, you're just, getting more questions and more answers. But you need to give yourself the time to get that clarity, and to you ask your question, take the time, get the clarity, and then you're able to finish off that question, finish off that question mark around your head. And it's like you're not set in stone onto one single thing, onto one single step. Like, you got more steps to go. So it's like, if you're on this step, just appreciate it, that it's holding you over ground, that's making you soar and everything and more. So, appreciate the moments that you have right now. Appreciate the grand gesture that you did for yourself to get here. Because, before you were here, now you're over here, and you're still not wanting to be here because you want to be here. But this is not going to be for you if you don't appreciate here. You need to appreciate here. You appreciated this. You loved that. You cared for it. But you finally got what you asked for, and it's like you're not appreciating it. You need to appreciate it. And so once you're giving that to yourself, and you tell yourself, actually, this is actually good. And, those thoughts coming in, you start picking up the momentum slowly but surely, and it'll roll out by itself. It'll go out and it'll spiral out by itself. So picking up these things and letting them go as their natural habitat, as they are supposed to be, that is what you've mastered. You've mastered, alchemy. You've mastered you're still mastering your emotions, because, that's still always a process, but you've mastered how to react given those emotions, given that situation that you don't want to be in, or you want to excavate yourself out of. You learned how to observe and be such a good top observer that you know what is for you and what is not for you, that your discernment is so, like, top right now, and it's so locked in with you. And to continue having that lockedness, it's like you need to continue to spiral and continue spiraling up. And spiral is always like a bad term, but it's like, that's just your brain. That's how it works. That's how you roam in this road. Nobody could tell you another word or whatever to take you away from what is yours. Like, what I'm saying is only aligning to you if it aligns. You're going to take what is yours and what is not. Your ears, literally your brain, your face, you're going to make a face, whether it is for you or whether it's not. Like, that's not for me, and you're going to know. Or, you know what? Yeah, she's right. They're right. I do have this power. I do have this strength. I keep forgetting, and it's something that I also forget myself. I forget all the time, and I'm trying to, it's like a journey, all of us together, continuing to move and push towards a better world. Because, we start thinking about what is after and the generations to come, and we forget about what the moment is. We forget about what we have at right now, what we have here in front of us, what we have that has been provided to us in such a blessed way that we forget it's a gift. We forget that it's something that is yours, that you were granted. You were granted this. This is for you, okay? You have done the steps. You have done the work. Like, you're there. Just learn to appreciate it while you're here, because then you're going to be somewhere else and then you're going to be like, oh, I wish I appreciated it more. Like, you know, you've done that. Or I wish I was in a different mindset. Yeah. So, you know, think about it like that. Like, if I'm here and I know I'm going to be there, how do I want to be spending my time right now? And, yeah, ask yourself that question. All right, you guys. Peace and love. Everything. I love you. Till the next one.